Shabbat Shalom, dear friends. As we approach the very end of the book of Bereshit, Parashat Vayechi, we read about the fascinating blessing. It's so emotional to read about Yaakov, the patriarch, farewelling and saying his last brachot and blessings to his children and his offspring, his grandchildren. And interestingly, he has a very intimate encounter with his grandchildren right before he passes away, and he's about to bless them. We know the story of how Yosef brings his two children, Menashe and Ephraim, and Yaakov places his right hand over the head of the younger of the two, and Yosef is confused as to why he's doing that, and Yaakov says, I know exactly what I'm doing. It's not because I can't see or any blindness that I may have. I know exactly what I'm doing. They're both great, wonderful individuals, but the younger one will be greater than the older one. And in harmony, they have no issue with each other. And as the Pasuk says, and he blessed them on that day, Lemo, saying, Becha yevarech Israel. In you shall Israel bless. Becha is a singular notion, not bachem, in both of you, rather becha, in you. And over here, our sages teach us that over here, either it means that they were in such harmony as it's as if they were one, but a very deep lesson that Rabbi Zalman Soroskin says in the book Devar Torah. He says, Becha, who is you? Not the children, rather the father Yosef. So who Yosef is right there. So you can imagine he's standing there with Menashe and Ephraim, right in front of his father, their grandfather Yaakov. And the grandfather Yaakov blesses them, but with an interruption. He says, wait, Becha, and you, Yosef, because of you, they're going to be blessed. Says Rabbi Sorotsky, he says, you know what? All the blessings that they have, they're great. Their personality, their own work, their ability to grow and achieve and get close to Hashem and study Torah and be holy in Mitzrayim. But where does it all come from? It comes from Becha. It comes from you, Yosef. You are the father. You know, you want to know a person's level, their anticipation, their relationship with Hashem, with the Torah. Look at their children. Now, we can't have guaranteed outcomes for our children. It's a very difficult thing. We want and make all the appraisals we can, but we cannot always achieve the desired outcomes. It's all in the hands of Hashem. But in the effort that we put, in the type of school that we send our kids to, do we learn with them? Do we go over with them? Do we review with them? Do we care for them? Do we approach their studies? Are we interested? Are we inquisitive? Do we show our passion and our commitment to their growth and learning? Do we sit down and study with our children? Becha, you are the sign, you are the indicator. You want to know, everybody, how Menashe and Ephraim, how these kids grew up in Egypt, so difficult, and how they grew up to be such beautiful kids. Yireh Hashem, fearing Hashem, Ohaveh Hashem, loving Hashem, knowing the Torah, studying, is because their father Yosef, Becha, you, because of you, because you cared, and you put so much effort into it. You didn't just let them go. You didn't just send them to school and pick them up 8 years later. You were with them day in and day out. If you can't do it every day, weekends, Shabbat, evenings, a couple nights a week, you have to. And Becha, that's the indicator. We can't let our education be placed in the hands of any teachers or anybody else aside for ourselves. We have to take initiative. We have to take time off work, time off our bowling, time off all the things that are very important for us, and put it and place it in the very most important, primal, significant item that we have in our life, which is our children, our future, the gift that Hashem gave us. Becha, in you. It all starts with us. Shabbat Shalom.